Hi Fit Life, it's Terry. All right, so I know it's the first of the year and everybody's talking about a diet and losing weight. Well, that's not always sustainable. So what we're going to focus on today and I want to talk about is kind of focusing on clean foods, healthy foods. Go more plant-based and try to cut back on some of the meat. And today I'm going to make like an ancient grain bowl. And it's full of veggies. We've got lots of protein in it as well. And just because you're eating vegetables doesn't mean you're not getting your protein. You get plenty of protein from your greens, from grains, from beans, from lentils. So we're going to incorporate a little bit of everything in here. We're also going to have a healthy fat. Now when I say healthy fat, I'm talking about plant-based fat. So avocados, olive oil, olives, nuts, seeds, all those have healthy fats. And all this can be changed to suit your taste. This is just, like I said, a Mediterranean today, so we've got a little bit of a flair to it, but you can kind of tone it down. So what I have here, I have farro, which is an ancient grain. It's a wheat. It's kind of chewy. It's pretty simple to cook. You see here it is right here, farro. And I just cooked it in some vegetable broth to give it a little flavor. And you just boil it and then let it cook for about 20-25 minutes until it's tender. Like I said, it's got a nice nutty chewiness to it. So we're looking at different textures that we're bringing into this bowl as well. And next I have some baby kale. Now you can use some spinach as well. I would do that over some greens because greens are going to wilt. And plus you have more nutrients in your darker green. So the darker the green, the more nutrients you have in that. And then I've got some cauliflower and broccoli that I've roasted. Now the broccoli was on its way out, so I decided just to chop it up and throw it in with the cauliflower. And I roasted it at 425 for about 20 minutes, and I did toss it in some seasonings. That's why it looks a little dark right there. I've got some curry and some cinnamon, and that's the Mediterranean flair there. And then I have some vegetables that I've just chopped up here. And again, you can kind of change these around, but you want to focus on whole foods and vegetables. So cucumbers and peppers, tomatoes, and red onions. We've got a whole rainbow going on here. And this right here are chickpeas that I have roasted. So I've taken a can of chickpeas, drained it, I ran it under the water, and then I dried them. Put a little bit of olive oil and seasoned it again with a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of curry, cumin, and tossed it and then roasted it. And this one is going to be roasted for about 25 minutes as well at about 425. You want to get them nice and crunchy. So we have a whole bunch of textures going on here. Chewy and crunchy, and then we've got creamy. Now this is our creamy, it's our dressing. So it's not a traditional dressing like you have out of the bottle. These are going to be all natural ingredients here. So I've taken some tahini, which you can find in the grocery store. It's Middle Eastern, and it's made out of sesame seeds. So it's found in hummus. So if you like sesame seeds, it's got a really nice buttery, creamy texture. And then I've added in about a tablespoon or two of maple syrup. This is the real stuff. It's not pancake syrup, so don't use that. You want to get the good maple syrup. And of course you have that beautiful dark color. And that dark color has more magnesium and potassium in it than it does in the lighter. I've mixed that up with the tahini. I've also put in some lemon juice. And then I thinned it out with a little bit of water. All right, so we've made a really nice creamy kind of drizzle to go. Now this is going to be our fat base on our salad. Now just remember, because it's healthy, that doesn't mean you can pile on a whole bunch of ingredients. So I would have maybe 1 or 2 fats at the most. And I'm saying fats, I'm saying like your dressing, your seeds, your nuts, cheese, and avocado, and olives. Those have fat in them. And I know we look at it and go, oh, it's healthy, I can add all I want. Well, it adds up, of course. All right, so let's make our bowls here. So I've got 2 really nice bowls here. Presentation's everything. And I'm gonna put some kale in each one. And again, we want those nice vegetables there. Baby kale. Now, baby kale is really great in smoothies as well. Or you can use regular kale that's chopped up. I would just make sure you don't get the stems in there. And next I'm going to throw in some of my grain here. Now I'm trying to eat more plant-based, really not much meat at all. And just because I say that, people go, oh, so you must do a lot of salads. I've not had one salad. So you can eat a variety of meals using nothing but vegetables. You don't have to have any meat. And I don't really miss it. I have all the flavors and textures I need in these bowls and any kind of other food that I fix. All right, next I'm gonna put some of my cauliflower and broccoli on. And we know that all these are superfoods here because they've got a lot of vitamins and nutrients in there. A lot of flavor as well. There we go. All right. Next, I'm gonna throw my vegetables in. So the cucumbers, like I said, you can kind of change this around. You can do quinoa with this if you like. You can do brown rice, that's a good one as well. I would stay away from the white rice just because it's not as healthy as the brown. And next we're going to do some tomatoes. And then we're going to put a little red onions on here. Now, if the red onions are too strong for your taste, a little trick is to slice them very thin and then run them under some water. And that helps take away some of the bitterness and some of the pungent on there. And then I'm going to take some of my chickpeas and just kind of sprinkle it on. Again, this is my crunch. Has a little flavor here. And then next, my dressing. Now this gives it a really nice pop of flavor. Creamy. I don't need all of that bottled salad dressing on here. If you want, you could squeeze a lemon on here as well on top of this. But it's going to give you that really nice, satisfying fat. And we all need fat in our food because fat is what makes us feel full. A lot of times we think, oh, we want to go with the no-fat diet. Actually, that's not true. You want to incorporate the vegetable fats, the good fats. That's what you need to stay full. Our body also needs it as well. So, all right, there we go. There is our beautiful bowl here. You can see we've got a whole bunch of color and flavors. Well, I hope you enjoy this. I'll be posting other recipes. And let me know if you have any suggestions or ideas. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye.